Hi and welcome back to the channel. Another 90s year, this time it's 1997. And first up I have Alien Resurrection, written by Anne Crispin. This is based on a motion picture written by Joss Whedon. I have covered this book in a separate video. Link will be in the description below. I regard the Alien Resurrection as a bit of a silly side movie rather than anything that's canon. But this book does improve upon the story and is worth checking out if you're a fan of the films. Next, I have Fifth Element, written by Terry Bisson, based on the story by Luc Besson. This is published by Voyager, who I do believe is a subsidiary of Harper Books, I think. This was a great science fiction movie, a lot of fun to watch in my opinion, great special effects and some good comedy. I'm hoping to read this one again as there might be some extra scenes, I don't know. This was also published by Prism Publishing in the United States with a film style poster on the front. In the UK we've got this more sort of generic poster, mysterious poster on the front there. Next I have Face Off, written by Clark Carlton, based on the motion picture written by Mike Webb and Michael Colleary. HarperCollins, published by them. A little bit of blurb on the back. What can I say about this other than it's quite possibly one of the greatest action films of the 90s. I very much enjoyed it. Ridiculous plot, if you stop and think about it, but I chose not to think. And instead I watched this film, and greatly enjoyed it. You soon forget how they even got into that predicament with all the great action scenes. This one I think was a bargain bookshop purchase. A little remainder mark at the bottom. Next I have The Game, from the director of Seven, David Fincher. This was written by Jeff Rovin. I don't know if there's anything extra in this. I've yet to get round to reading this one. But it was a good roller coaster fun film. I very much enjoyed it. Lastly, I have Mars Attacks. This is written by Jonathan Gems, based on his own screenplay and story, which was based upon Mars Attacks, the property of Topps Company Incorporated. This is published by Signet Books. I think they're part of Penguin, I think I've said before. So this is another good film. Well, kind of a silly fun film. Great special effects, very good. I kind of wish that they'd reserved those special effects for something a little bit more serious and cerebral, but never mind. On the inside I think we've got some colour pictures from the film. Yep, there they are. And that's Mars Attacks. Lastly, I have one that I was meant to include in my 1993 list of video. This is the novelisation of Body of Evidence, starring Madonna and Willem Dafoe. So those of you who are murder mystery sort of fans will know that there is also a book called Body of Evidence written by Patricia Cornwell. And for that, she was able to successfully lobby against having this book published as Body of Evidence, and instead it was published as Deadly Evidence, not associated with Patricia Cornwell's novel Body of Evidence. A bit confusing. It is on there. So in fact, really, it's listed as Deadly Evidence by Harrison Arnston, who novelised the script. The American version of this does actually feature a similar picture, but in much larger letters. It does mention that it is called Deadly Evidence, and in smaller writing it says Body of Evidence. So it would seem as though that Patricia Cornwell's lawyers had probably more success over there than what they did here in Britain, because as you can see we've got in large letters Body of Evidence, a novel based on the major motion picture. So yeah, that was meant to be included in 1993. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please check out the comments below and leave any comments. Any films that you hated or enjoyed in the 90s, or any novelisations you're looking to add to your collection, let us know at the bottom. Thank you very much and goodbye.